hello, welcome back. Nice to see you all. It's been a while since I've made a video that's not necessarily a vlog, but I've been wanting to do one of these like month reset videos, and the reason why I haven't done one this year yet is because, to be honest, all the times I tried to make a reset video, I failed. But I really wanted to try and do it for this upcoming month, aka April. So this is why I'm here. We're gonna do a little reset monthly routine slash past month reflections video. But as you may know, like the last few months have just been crazy hectic for me. I feel like January was a little bit of a slow start, and then February was just bam, one event after the other. And to be honest, this past month of March, I've just been like laying low, and that was purposely. I really wanted to just relax and recharge because April, May, June is going to be crazy busy for me. So I really wanted to just relax in March, which is what I did. But for right now, I'm just gonna reflect on all of my March goals and achievements, and then I'm also gonna go over all the goals that I set for myself in April. So let's get started. But I'm just gonna read everything off on my phone, and I am utilizing Notion for all of these goal planning, goal setting things. I love Notion. This video is not sponsored, but check out my Notion videos if you haven't yet. But let's start off with my March goal reflections. So for health and wellness, I crossed off all the 3 goals that I set. I wanted to work out at least 60% of the month. I think I hit exactly 60%, which I'm really proud of. I kind of fell off in February just because it was so busy and whatnot, so I just really wanted to get back in the groove of it. I also wanted to start lifting again, which I've been doing. In January, February, I was really focusing on cardio, but I was noticing that I wasn't really getting the progress that I wanted, and it's probably because I stopped lifting. And I don't really enjoy lifting that much, but I decided to just incorporate a little more lifting in my workout regimen. I'm like not a gym rat at all, so I don't even know if I'm doing it properly or correctly. But I did notice I started to see more progress just in like my weight loss journey and just in my body, so it's been working. And then the last goal was to drink more protein, which I've been doing, but I've been able to do that more because I discovered this protein shake drink, aka the Fairlife protein shakes. I think I have a bottle right here. These are probably the best protein shakes drinks that I've ever tried. I hate protein shakes, but this literally tastes like chocolate milk. I love these. There's 42 grams of protein, more than I've ever consumed before, so I'm gonna keep drinking these. Definitely try it if you haven't yet. Okay, for social and business, this is so embarrassing. I did not hit a single goal that I set for myself, but I'm gonna give myself some grace because we are only human. My goals were to make one video that's not a vlog, and I was gonna consider this one to be that video, but this probably won't be out until like the 2nd or 3rd of April. So does not count, unfortunately. I've been super behind on vlogs in general, and I finally caught up from last year's vlogs, so it's okay. I really do want to try making more of these sit-down videos or just videos that aren't vlogs, more informational ones. So I'm really gonna try maybe in the summer. Not just yet. Oh, I'm so embarrassed about this one. Reply to comments. This has been a goal of mine for this beginning of the year. I really told myself I need to reply to comments because I probably have not replied to comments since the middle of last year, and everyone is probably like, what the heck? Like, I'm saying all these things to her and she's not replying. I'm sorry. I don't know why I don't have the mental capacity to reply to like my YouTube comments right now, but I see them, I acknowledge them, and trust me, they make me so happy. That's my goal in next month. Did not do that. I'm so sorry. I love you all. Thank you to those who send me comments. And then the last goal was to plan out April, which, oh wait, I think I did do that. I did that yesterday. So I take it back. We did one of the 3 goals, which is fine. I planned out, I think, like half of April because I still have like my Hawaii vlog, an office vlog, Coachella coming up, so I did actually plan out April. And this is all just for YouTube. My IG, I'm gonna just like do that for fun because I see no more growth in IG. Also, Meta is problematic on its own. And then TikTok, I might revive it when I'm back traveling next month, but we'll see. No promises there. Okay, now personal goals. I filled out all of them, which is great. First one was to plan out Coachella, as in like my outfits. I think I have all of my outfits kind of plan. I'm still waiting for some things, but I'm generally happy with my fits. I haven't liked my fits the last few years, so I really made it a goal. Like, I want to be happy with all of my fits for Coach this year. So I think we're there. Can't wait to see them. And then plan out Philippines and Korea. That's in terms of like money. So I was planning out all of like my budgeting for these 2 trips. And then I also planned out like somewhat of a loose itinerary, not necessarily for the Philippines, but then for Korea, I kind of planned a loose itinerary because my parents are going to be joining me this time. So I'm really excited, but I want to make sure I give them like the full experience of Korea because they're only going to be there for a week. Next one was to save more money. I think this is the most money I've saved out of the month so far. And then start cleaning out closet and donate clothes. Okay, so I marked this, but I'm going to start it tomorrow, but I know for a fact I'm going to do it tomorrow. I just want to get rid of a lot of clothes. I think my closet is just completely like overstuffed and there's things in there that I haven't worn in like years, so I really just want to like try to lessen the amount of clothes that I own. And then the last goal was to recharge and relax, which is definitely what I did. I feel like this whole month I like purposely did not make a lot of plans. I usually like see people every week just because the next few months will be really busy and I just needed this time for myself just to like have some mundane, simple days, just focus on work and just focus on me. So I'm glad I was able to do that. And then for March, the song of the month was Cupid by 50/50. It's so cute. There's like crack in that song. It's like one of the catchiest K-pop songs that I've heard in a long time. Listen to that song if you haven't yet. Okay, now we're gonna go over my March reflections. So for accomplishments, I put that I rarely ate out, almost less than once a week. I made sure to not eat out mostly Monday to Friday. Like before in the past, I was eating out maybe like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, skip Thursday, and then ate out Friday. I'm not really the best cook, but I made do with like a lot of like Trader Joe's or frozen foods. I also started walking again. I didn't really walk in February or January because it's just been so cold, but the weather is warming up, so I started walking again. Another thing I'm proud of is I saved consistently. I already mentioned before, but I saved a lot this month just for both my long-term and my short-term savings, so I'm glad I was able to set myself up financially this month. And then number 4, I'm really proud of this one. I started drinking a gallon of water every single day. I actually have my gallon water bottle right here. I'm a little behind on today, but I noticed like I'm not the most hydrated and I'm also just kind of like on a fitness journey right now and I actually do like it, so I definitely recommend trying it out. It's been good. It was kind of hard the first day or two and I was like peeing all the time, but now I think my body is used to it, so I'm glad I've been drinking and consuming just all of this water. Okay, now my March challenges. Focusing on my diet. I noticed like December, January, I kind of gained a lot of weight just because of like the holidays. I was eating out a lot. I was not exercising. So I just wanted to get back into shape or just like feel better in my body. I just don't feel great like inside and also outside. So I really wanted to make an effort after my Hawaii trip to just like get back into the routine of exercising and eating more consciously. So it was like really hard for me in terms of the diet just because I love food. Like everything is chef's kiss to me. If I want something, I'm gonna eat it, but for me, I'm just really trying to focus on like cutting back on my calories and just eating more intuitively. So that's been a little bit of a challenge, but I have been seeing progress, so that means it's working. Another challenge is budgeting for the rest of the year. I have like really big goals with like my life, kind of. I'm not trying to over exaggerate, but I have like some changes that are gonna happen later in the year. Stay tuned for that. But because of that, I really needed to like crack down on my spending habit. Last year, I was definitely just blowing off my money. I think now I kind of need to be a little more like conservative with my money and strict on myself. Like I want to buy a house when I'm older. I want to have a wedding. I have to think about feeding my future children. So I'm really trying to crack down on my budgeting and just like putting money into my savings and also just telling myself, do I need to leave the country? Do I? I don't, but I want to, so probably not a lot of trips for me this year, unfortunately. And then the last challenge was just like mentally preparing for April and May. I don't want to sound like I'm like overreacting, but I really think April and May are gonna be insanely busy for me. I think just like trying to prepare for everything, budget for everything, create all these itineraries have been like a little challenging, but we got through it. And like the worst is to come when I actually have to go through everything. So that's that. Okay, and my learns for March. My first one is it's okay to have boundaries and say no. I think this is connected to the fact that I wanted to like really lay low this month. So I feel like I put a lot of boundaries for myself in terms of going out, making plans with people, going, you know, to the office and stuff, and just really telling myself like if I genuinely like don't have the capacity in me to like go to these things, then it's okay to say no. And then my second learn is just to keep going with YouTube. Your time will come. I think I've like always had an emotional challenge with YouTube. My YouTube growth has just plummeted. Like not even plateaued, it has dropped dramatically. It's really been frustrating for me. Not frustrating enough for me to like quit YouTube. Like I still want to do this, but still frustrating because like you still want to grow. You still want to, you know, gain an audience, and you just want to see that your videos matter. I think what I'm trying to tell myself is I started doing this as a hobby, not to, you know, make money, not to be famous. So I need to just keep doing this because I love doing this. And if my time will come where, you know, my YouTube channel like pops off and grows, then it'll come. What helped put this into perspective for me is when I was watching the Oscars and Ki Hui Kwan and Michelle Yeoh won. Ki Hui Kwan said, you know, you waited 20 years. Michelle Yeoh also said, don't let anyone ever tell you you're past your prime. Not that I'm at the age where my prime is already there, but I think watching their speeches in the Oscars was really like uplifting for me, and just a reminder that as long as you're doing what you love to do, then that's all that matters. We're gonna keep going with this YouTube. Shout out to everyone who's still supporting me and who's still there every step of the way. And then my other learn is there's no job security these days. My company has done like a third round of layoffs, and it's just a really scary time, I think, for tech. Tech is being hit really hard, and I think it's just shown me that at the end of the day, like my job is a job, and if that company needs to lay me off, they will. So I think it's just like that realization that tech life is not all rainbows and fairy tales. Like I really fell victim to when I first started, and I was like, oh my god, this place is amazing, they're gonna take care of me forever. Like no, we've seen the Meta layoffs, we've seen the Google layoffs, and I've seen my own company do layoffs for very hard-working people. So I think that's just a reminder, you know, I'm expendable, unfortunately. And then things that I was thankful for in March. My job. So I just complained a little, but at the end of the day, I'm still very thankful to have a job, especially in the state of this economy. Like, I think if I were to, knock on wood, get laid off, like I think that would change a lot of things for me for this upcoming year. So I'm still very thankful to have this job. And then another thing I'm thankful for, this rest. It was just much needed. Not just January and February, but the year before that, it's just been go, go, go for me. It's been really nice to just like be able to sit back and relax and just like not do anything. Just like take times to go on walks and just be on TikTok. So I'm really, really thankful for this rest. And then the other thing I'm thankful for is just my health and my body. Even though I'm trying to, you know, change out my exercise routine and my diet routine, I think it's still very important to be thankful for my health and the body that I do have. Something about me, like so many other people, is I really have struggled with like body dysmorphia my whole life. Like I've never been content or happy with how my body looks. And it's hard to feel that way about yourself because I want to be confident with how I look and how my body looks, and like be confident wearing certain clothes and whatnot. But it has been a struggle. I think my friend Sid gave me a really good reminder the other day. It's like when I look in the mirror, I don't want to keep pointing out the flaws. Instead, I want to look in the mirror and just say, wow, my body is healthy, my body is beautiful. I think that was a really great reminder from my friend. So, Sydney, I love you. Thank you. I've been talking so much. Last one, self-care for March. Obviously, lay low March, you know what that means. But even though I've been laying low between like Monday to Thursday, I definitely have been trying to treat myself out on the weekends, whether it's having like yummy dinners or it's like going to the mall or something. So I've still been trying to practice self-care in that way. And then the last one was buying a YSL bag in Hawaii. And I told myself I shouldn't buy it since I've been budgeting a lot, and like I think I'm gonna crack down later on the year with all my spending. I was like, okay, this is gonna be the last bag that I buy in a long time, and it's such a cute bag, so no regrets. That was a gift for myself. That's what we're just gonna tell myself. But yeah, that's pretty much the reflections for the month. I'll also do a quick little photos that I put for the month on my Notion. Very cute. But now let's move on to the April goals that I set for myself. So for health and wellness, I said I wanted to walk at least 3 times a week. I think that's very doable. And then another goal is to drink more water. I want to try to do half a gallon a day. So I don't want to set the goal too high. So I think half a gallon a day is very doable. And then I want to go to the gym at least 50% of the month. It's lower than March just because I am leaving for like the Philippines mid-April. So I don't think I'll be able to do like anything more than 50%. Okay, my goals for social and business: reply to comment. Yes, you already heard my rant about that. I'm gonna try really hard to reply to all of my comments from like maybe like last year or some sort. We'll see. We're gonna reply to them. I'm gonna make sure out of all the goals, I'm gonna make sure I hit that one. And then I want to post one video that's not a vlog, and I already know I'm gonna check this off because that's gonna be this video. And then I want to post at least 2 reels. I've been like neglecting my Instagram, but I think there's good opportunity for me to post 2 reels. And then my last goal is to be more consistent and don't procrastinate. I think I definitely fall into being lazy when it comes to filming videos, editing videos. Like I could have definitely edited my Hawaii video like a week or 2 ago, but I've been really lazy. So I want to try to dedicate at least like 30 minutes a day, whether it's like me editing or me planning. Just like do something every single day with YouTube. And then my finance goals, I want to put more into my long-term savings. I think it's time for me to be a full-fledged adult and like really crack down on my spending habits. And that also means putting more money away into savings. We're just gonna try to put as much money away as we can. And then another goal, I really want to lower my credit card / consumer debt. I think my credit card debt has been ranging around like the 5K spectrum for a while, and it's been really hard for me to pay that off, but it's slowly but surely going down. I really want to get it to less than a K, hopefully. And then my personal goals, I want to mentally prepare for my trips. I think I acknowledge that I'm going, but I still haven't like really prepared. And then I want to watch Ginny's Kitchen. I've really fallen off on like watching shows. I just can't find it in me to like sit down and watch them, but I definitely want to watch Ginny's Kitchen. I did already start it. If you don't know what that show is, it's the one where like Korean celebrities open their own restaurant somewhere in the world, and V from BTS is in it, so I really want to try and watch and finish it. And then another goal is to reward myself with C-Pot post-Lent. If you don't know, I am Catholic, so I am practicing Lent. That's kind of where you like give something up that you really like. I decided to give up hot pot, which is really hard because I love hot pot. I've been eating hot pot at least once or twice a week, and I think Lent is 60 days, so it's been a while since I've had it. Once Lent is over, we're gonna reward myself with C-Pot, my favorite hot pot place, because I deserve it. And then my last goal is to go on one solo dinner date. I feel like I haven't really taken myself out on a solo date anytime soon. And literally I was popping off YouTube in the beginning because I was promoting myself as being this independent woman going on solo trips and solo dates. And now I've forgotten who she is. Like, where did she go? So we're gonna try to go on a solo date this next month. And yeah, it'll be nice. Maybe it'll be hot pot. I love hot pot. Okay, and then the last thing that I want to go over for my March reflections is my finance summary. So it might just be a little bit inaccurate because there's still like one more day of March. I'm gonna put the summary up. I think I made less income than usual, and that's because my paycheck for the 1st of March actually came at the end of February. So I'm kind of missing technically like a second paycheck in there. But I did make a lot of money off of my taxes, which my mom graciously did for me. Nothing too crazy. She's surviving. I will highlight that my savings is a lot. I think in February and January, I always saved less than 2K. So 3K is a huge jump. So I'm really proud of myself for putting away that much savings in March. And then my expenses are definitely always the most. And I definitely spent $3,000 alone for Hawaii. It's okay. She's living. And then my credit card statement for this month was $3,400. It definitely, as the month went on, went close to $5,000, but I've been like trying to lower it before my next statement refresh. It's definitely not as low as it used to be. But that was pretty much my recap, March reflection / April goal setting chunk. This isn't the end of this video. I still need to kind of reset for the month. That was just like me talking and recapping everything. But I think I'm just gonna take the rest of like today and tomorrow to just reset and refresh myself. I definitely have a list of things that I need to do. I need to finish work. First off, it's like the middle of the workday. If my boss is watching, don't worry, I'm still working. I want to start editing this video, and then tomorrow I definitely need to start cleaning out my closet and just cleaning out my room. My room definitely starts to get a little untidy as the weeks go by, so I want to do a quick little like tidy session tomorrow, and then just enjoy the weekend and practice some self-care. So I'm gonna take you along for the rest of the video. Yay! Happy last day of March. Here we go. There she is. That was good. Annyeong, goodbye. I like that one. She's so pretty. Oh! She's mommy for real. Killed it. No words. Jisoo killed it. She's my bias for a reason. Jisoo, I fucking love you. Thank you for making my day so much better.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, no. Used to be each other's best friends. Yeah. And now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine. Yeah. And maybe we could try it next week again, but I don't wanna think we're toxic. But who cares? You said that we're over, hands under covers alone this time.
We're gonna donate these to Goodwill, and now I'm gonna clean my room, aka this corner right here, because there's a lot going on right now. Got this little package from Notion that's been sitting in the corner of my room for like the past month and a half. This is just a thank you gift when I made that sponsored video for them. So I'm gonna open it. Ooh, oh my god, stickers, cute. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Oh my god, it's an animal. I love my tote bags. Amazing. Thank you, Notion. I love you so much. I love free stuff too. It's so cute. Thank you, Notion.
We belong together, me and you forever. We belong together, me and you forever.